My name is Jackson Johnson.
My name is Michael Villalpando.
My name is Nathan Sturgeon.
Before this, I was a student for a year and a half at Briar Cliff. I played football, and here I am.
Before this, I was a server and a manager at Texas Roadhouse.
Before coming to Sioux City Fire Rescue, I worked up in Aberdeen, South Dakota as a firefighter paramedic.
So for the longest time, I knew that this is kind of what I wanted to do. The opening showed up. I figured I might as well give it a try. And so my dad and my grandfather were both firefighters here at Sioux City Fire. Big shoes to fill, but...
I applied here because I have been wanting to help basically my community, my country, and the world.
The first month as a recruit here was 40-hour week, Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30. We learned all aspects of the job as far as basic firefighting skills.
We showed up, did PT. After PT, we got ready, we hit the books, and then after we were done studying what we were going to learn for the day, we went and did hands-on training for the rest of the afternoon, essentially.
Yeah, so that first 4 weeks, it was nothing but fire and learning and lots of hands-on. It was kind of a grind, showing up every day, starting with chores, trying to get us into that routine. We'd have some classroom time, lots of hands-on skills. It was nothing but learning for 4 weeks. It was a grind, but it was really enjoyable once we got into the groove of things.
We learned how to throw ladders by ourselves in groups of 2, groups of 3, depending on the size of the ladder. We learned hose deployments for each of Sioux City Fire's apparatus. We had 2 days of live burns where we were able to go to the burn tower and extinguish fire in scenario based.
So we learned everything from putting together hydrants to donning and doffing gear, forcible entry. I mean, any skill that you need to be prepared for day one on a rig, we learned on that academy there.
The skills that we would learn on the day-to-day was essentially how to become a firefighter. First, it was learning what our gear was, what our PPE was, how to don it and doff it, as well as timing that so that we could become proficient in that. We learned what all of our equipment was on the trucks, on the engines, and how we should use it. We learned a bunch of different skills that we were able to utilize throughout our career. Stuff like venting a roof, doing a primary search, staying low, protecting ourselves, and...
So far, my favorite part of working here has been getting close with my fellow probationary firefighters and the camaraderie that we have established.
I would say the things that I'm loving about this job is the day isn't the same every single time. We're learning something new, we're being active, doing it, and then we regroup and figure out how we can do it better, or if we did it appropriately, we're told we did it appropriately.
Honestly, the best part so far is just kind of the camaraderie here. A lot of guys here, we joke around, we have a good time, and it's kind of been the thing that's keeping me going. And my probie partners here are pretty fun, and the group we have here is pretty fun.
The most intimidating part so far has been just the amount of material that we're going to be expected to learn over the next year.
The number one thing so far, difficulty-wise, was probably learning district, kind of knowing the streets and 100 blocks of the city.
District studies, so learning every street throughout the city of Sioux City, all of the procedures of Sioux City Fire Rescue, all the apparatus and where all the equipment is, and all the fine details of everything in between.
I want to say, now that I'm assigned to a shift, I'm really enjoying the schedule of it all. We are familiarizing ourselves with our equipment so that we know what to do when the time comes. Then we clean for the day, get our chores out of the way, and we're back into the classroom studying our district, studying our essentials, and then...
So far on shift life, things have been pretty busy for us. We've had a lot of material to learn.
Also, we're going to be on the east side of the parking lot.
Days are a little bit different, coming in at 7:15 in the morning, relieving the off-going crews, getting a brief on what they did the day before, and then we get right into checking our rigs, doing housework, and then we go into studying, whether that be an essentials class for the day, district quizzes, learning stuff as far as where the streets are in District 3.
First thing we do when we come in here, we're getting our gear on the rig, checking everything on our rig to make sure we're ready for the day. After that, we begin our house duties. Once our house duties are complete, we're back in the classroom that we're studying. These guys will come grab us. We're going to go do whatever training or outside stuff we have. You know, and it's a lot of learning. It's a big grind in the study room. We do classes every day, tests every day. So that requires a lot of outside work. Switching from that academy to the shift, it was definitely kind of I guess a relief. Shift work it's exceeded my expectations on how fun it was going to be. You know, the days off, I kind of can't wait to come back.
So we're 6 shifts in at this point, and I get to go out to the training center with either just the truck or the engine, and we are reinforcing all the skills that we learned during academy, which has been really nice. And then we got to do live fire exercises recently as well, and that was just super exciting seeing it as a large-scale operation. I like to play strategy games. I like to play, somebody would call them a nerdy card game, fantasy cards, stuff like that. I spend a lot of time on the computer, either playing games or learning how to cook, stuff like that. I do enjoy playing Ultimate Frisbee. I have 3 cats. I love my cats too. So, you know, I play with them for fun as well.
They have 5 kids, so my hobbies are my kids' hobbies, whatever they're into. I have 2 daughters that are dancers, so my schedule outside of work is pretty busy taking them to dance and all the other activities they get involved in.
Hobbies, I like to golf. I'm not very good at golf, big golfer though. Let's see. I assistant coach for the East High tennis team, so I do that on my days off. I don't know, I like to be active and go outside and do stuff.